So this is the driver's side hatch of our Kimberley Kube. We're gonna open this up and it performs a little bit as a table there. We're talking about water. Our rear tank holds 120 liters of water. Our front tank is 70 liters of water. 190 liters with one water pump means that we can get water for showering or filtering all through both tanks. Using one at a time, we can drain from our front or rear tank. We're now running that through our external shower. We've got an outside shower head and a diesel hot water system. Please remember, in the middle is quite warm. The diesel hot water system is hot or extremely hot. And what we're gonna do is start that up and get some hot water within 3 to 5 minutes. This is an outside shower on this driver's side connection. What we need to tell you is that we close this one up. We can now draw from the other tank. So the pump only likes to draw from one tank at a time. You can't just leave everything open. It is now time for filling. What we're gonna do here is we're actually gonna use this for filling, and we're gonna open up this tank and we can Visi-flow. The Kimberley Visi-flow is also our filling point. We're gonna use this here, actually attaching water or mains water here. We can also draw from a caravan park or from a creek, billabong, or a tub of water. If we were using this at a caravan park or say at a site camp, we can actually have all the tanks off, only having our Visi-flow open. And what that's gonna allow is just mains water to go through the inlet, go to our hot water and drinking water all through here. If it was a bucket or a 20-liter drum of water using as extra capacity or an extra long shower, we are then using it through here, opening the Visi-flow, and we're actually gonna use the onboard pump to suck from a creek or from a drum of water. We've arrived at a caravan park or at a site service station. It's time to fill the tanks. Now, we would be traveling with everything off. We fill the tanks by opening up our Visi-flow. Then we are going to open up one of the tanks. We're now filling that tank and we can see it on the gauge filling up. We've now finished filling that tank. We can open the second one. We've got water in here through the Visi-flow and we're filling the tank because the inline is open and that is water into there. I've now completed the fill. I must have everything closed. And remember, closed, one open for drawing water out of the tanks. Using the front, closed, one open. I'm now drawing from that tank. That is our water system here on the Kimberley Kube driver's side hatch. Our outside shower again is labeled in this bag, so you get a shower and a rose inside here. With this connection, what we're doing is we're actually going to take this cover off, a good little dust cover for it, and we're going to connect our hose onto here. Again, connect it on. Please just remember, turn on your water pump. Once the water is on, this will then lift up, open, and you can adjust the temperature there. This is our outside shower. This will then go into our ensuite. We can then turn on and off water from here, and there'll be a little Velcro tab for washing this, and included in the outside ensuite as part of the Kimberley shower. We turn on our water pump from inside the Kimberley Kube from our Red Vision console. This is just inside the passenger door, and what we have there is we've got our water tanks, some switching, and right up here is our water pump. Just like that, we can lock on. Our water pump is highlighted. Now our shower and our sink water is on. Please remember, when you leave camp, turn the water pump off, or when you go to bed at night, it's a great idea to turn that off through the Red Vision screen right here. So we're now time to have a shower or wash up the dishes. We're gonna turn on the diesel hot water. Now inside this guy, quite simply, it's just a power button in the corner. I've woken up the power system and a green light has come on. If I see that green light on, it means I'm using diesel and I'm using power. It will keep running for infinity. We've got our little infinity symbol there. What I'm gonna do here is just turn that dial. For me, it might only be 15 minutes. For a short time, we do wanna make sure we're at least giving it a 10-minute cycle. I've turned it down and I have to hook it in. I've now locked in 10 minutes. That gives the diesel a chance to run a cycle, enough for a hot water shower. It only takes 3 to 5 minutes for this guy to run and get hot, but I have 10 minutes worth of hot water. This is included in a diesel room heater. That infinity might be great for running it all night or when it is really cold in the morning. But again, what I want to make sure on there is that I've got 2 liters of fuel and that guy might run empty in the morning. So making sure if I then run out of fuel, top up with diesel, and this green light just goes out by itself. You turned it on, it goes white, that means it's off. All you want to do is run the cycle again. So the big thing there, white means there's no power, no diesel running, and we're just going to prime it or run it up to 5 or 10 times to get the fuel back inside that if we have run out using the room heater all night.